Hi there. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today, and I'm very excited about that. The sun is shining. It's cold out, but spring hasn't really gotten warm yet. But you know what's cool? I noticed in our yard several things. Like we have, I don't know the real name of it, but it's a purple flower, which of course I love that. It's called a money plant because when the seeds come, they're like these circular kind of translucent things. All right, so I guess they spread easily, and I planted some a few years ago. They've spread like nuts. So I've got these beautiful purple flowers blooming everywhere. I love that. And then we have a Japanese maple that's several years old, and we haven't mowed our front yard yet, which we need to, but I'm glad we've waited because there's all these little tiny baby Japanese maple seedlings that have popped up. They're like, this big or so. And I counted something like 20. So I'll have to pot those and let them get bigger. And those are kind of expensive in the nurseries, not baby nurseries. Those would be inappropriate. Yeah, I'm talking about plant nurseries. Okay, then also my wisteria. I planted a wisteria vine 14 years ago and it's never bloomed. And I've been so angry about it. And finally this year it has tons of blossoms on it and I absolutely love it. So that makes me really happy. So what I've noticed is all of these flowers, plants, the trees are coming up really great this year. And it just makes you wonder, like, what does that have to do with the weather, the moon, the what? I don't know. And so it makes me feel excited about the changes that I'm going through and, bring some natural happiness. I need to go for a hike. Yeah, we need to do a family hike soon. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about? Okay, so today I go back to the plastic surgeon, get hopefully my last saline injections. I'm pretty sure I might pop because I've gotten kind of, look at my peacock, I gotten kind of filled out. That's not how peacocks sound. That's not it. They kind of scream. Anyway, I've kind of got on old clothes because I'm going to help paint in my son's room and make it look like a human lives there. And so I got stuff to do today. Sometimes I get really overwhelmed with all of the kind of clutter that we've accumulated in certain rooms of our house. We've lived in the same house for 16 years. And, so we moved here when I was pregnant with our first child, Ella. And we had plenty of room then, but it's a house that was built in the 30s. So none of the rooms have big closets. There's really no hallway. It's just a bunch of little rooms. And then there was a weird addition put on probably in the 40s or 50s. But we love it because it's charming. And there's lots of old trees in our neighborhood. But it really makes me frustrated when I wish I had a walk-in closet or a master bathroom, master bedroom. So when I get frustrated like that and I feel like, I've got a room and a half that makes me feel like I'm auditioning for hoarders. And so I've got to tackle those. And the thing is, what it makes me feel like is a failure before I even get started. Because if you have any really neat people, or if you're a really, really neat person, not like, hey, you're neat. I mean, like, you're a little OCD, which I'm not at all. And, oh, wait, I'm just noticing that the neighbor cat is outside, and he's waiting on the birds because I just put out a bunch of birdseed. Anyway, that distracted me because I have ADD, not OCD. Okay, cleaning up will make me feel better, right? But getting tired or being anxious about cleaning up and just thinking it's a mountain you have to climb and you don't want to do it and you feel like you need help. So it just makes me aware of all the little ways that our life can bring anxiety and stress, even though, maybe there's nothing major stressing you out during the day. So I've really got to work on that, on like the little things not getting to me and just taking it a step at a time and enjoying the process and living in the moment. I think when I was younger, I really, you wait to get out of the small town you grew up in. You wait to go to college. Oh, you don't get to go to the college you wanted to go to, which was way further away from home. Then you move away, you have your career, and then you think about, well, when I'll get married. And then you get married, and then you think about when you buy a house and when you have kids. And so you think about all these big life changes that you look forward to. But you know what? So I guess it's easy to not live in the moment in some of those. You're always kind of thinking about planning for the next stage in life. Well, I'm learning now that, my kids are teenagers, and I think, what's the next step? I don't know. I don't know what happens when they go away, because I still have dreams and goals, but it's like I've got to reframe that. But I don't want time to speed up. I don't want to think about, oh God, yeah, in 10 years. Because no, I want to really live in the moment now. And it's a daily lesson I really have to work on, because then that battles my anxiety, because I definitely have always had an issue with anxiety and stuff. So I just am working on being grateful and taking it a day at a time, being kind to myself, feeding myself good food, and just breathing deeply. And all these are great for anybody, but sometimes you really have to remind yourself that that's the best gift you can give yourself and those around you, is to just take your time and be grateful for everything. The flowers, where you are in your life, whether it's kind of sucky, you can find some joy in the moment. And so I'm going to work on that. Maybe you will too. Okay? And I don't know what I'm making for supper. Do you? Do you have any ideas? I got an idea. I can make like a lentil meatloaf, which sounds good to me since I'm wanting to move towards being a vegan. But I don't think my 14-year-old son is going to be interested in it. So I got to find something. Okay, that's all my story for the day. Okay, bye-bye.